America. I love it. We're farming. We're farming.
Hey guys, how's it going? Wade Mitch here. Today we are back with another mod review. Today we are going to be highlighting some mods from one of my friends, LJR Modding. You guys probably know him from my videos. As you see, we have some of his sheds here. These have been, most of the sheds I've been using have been from him. And he's finally got all of them public, color configured, and polished up for you guys to use. So today we're going to be highlighting all of them, kind of driving around, showing you the size of each of them, the functions they have, how many spots they have, all that good stuff. So, without further ado, we're going to go through the shop first and check out how much each of them cost, and I'll show you guys what I mean with the color configurations here. So, here we are in the shop. Now, we're going to head over to the construction category, and the majority of these are going to be under sheds. You are going to need Thunder's script for the color changing on these barns. The link for that will also be put in the description, along with his itch.io and wherever he releases these mods. He also has a Patreon. There is stuff on there. I will highlight some of it today, but not all of it. You can go ahead and check him out. He has a Facebook that's also going to be linked, and you can check out all of his releases on there and what he has working in progress. So, basically right here, the only barn that I have in this picture that is not color selectable is this one, but it has three colors. You can see right here the red that we have, this white, and this blue. But the rest of these, also this hoop barn is just white and green. There's no choice other than that. But the rest of these, as you can see, if we press F, we can get this configurations, and we can change the color on the walls, the roof. Alright, this is not how I decorate it, but we're doing this for research purposes. And then the trim. And you can see that each of these ends up being kind of their own color here. And you can do really whatever you want. So really any theme farm you're going for, let's see, like on here, I can do the same thing on here. Like what I do is I normally run like a red farm, so I'll do like this and leave the rest white. And that works great. So really, like I said, any theme farm that you want to do. See, on this one, we have the options to even do the doors. Or it looks like that man door down there is red. So really versatile shed pack here. You can honestly make just about any farm you want with these due to the fact you can change the colors. You can see I have some blue, red, green, and just plain white set up here today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So starting off here, we're going to start off with this little bale barn we have. This is a $10,000 shed. You can use this for a lot of stuff. It's pretty versatile. Next up, we have this shop right here. This will be $16,000. Next up is, I believe this is the Morton shed. This is $12,000. Here we have the 40 by 60 with the door. It comes in at $12,000. The 30 by 62 with the door in the front is $12K. This one right here, the 27 by 72, it comes out at $10,000. Looking right here, the hay shed comes out at $8K. This big bale barn right here is $10,000. And then the 30 by 50 here is also $10,000, and the hoop barn is $28,000. Now, this animal shed right here, I do not know if it is public yet. I do not think it's public. If it is, it'll be linked in the description. If not, this will be on his Patreon. It's a mono-slope cattle barn. Does not have color configs just yet. Still a work in progress. But this comes in at $40,000 and can hold 250 cows. You see me use this in a couple of my series. So if you're wondering where it's from, this is where you can get it. Go check them out. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get out of our truck here. And get out of flight mode too, so you can actually walk at the right speed. So right here we have the 5 bay shed. Now this is great for, you know, a hay farm, small style farm, or honestly anything you can find use for. I used this on one of my maps. I believe we have this on Ashton Corners. I have a lot of my tractors backed up into it, and I can also use it for bale storage is really what I'm using it for. Pretty simple. Like I said, this is only like a $10,000 shed. And keep in mind, all these sheds have great file size and great optimization. Now, a lot of these are only like 1.5 MB, which is really, really nice when you're going through downloading stuff and trying to save some size on your mods folder. You can really knock out a lot with just one mod here, with the color configurations and with how small the file size is. So next up, we have the 3-bay garage with the shop door. You can see we also have a man door right here. Everything's animated. You can see the handle turn. And we just have this little bay, park your truck or whatever you need to in here. And then 3 looks like they're a little wider, or it's just an illusion, but 3 bays on the side here. Next up, we have the 4-bay shed that has the shop in the back. These bays are a lot shallower than the others. I think I used this and we kind of threw some skid steer attachments in the front here and just like little things. And it's got a little bit bigger of a shop. So we open the door. And yeah, it's a little bit bigger of a shop area in here. You can throw some toolboxes, pull a gooseneck trailer in here, pull your trucks in here, lawnmowers, anything you need. I'm moving back here. We're getting to the bigger stuff. We have the Morton shed. Now this is just a 2-door. Go ahead and pop these open. It's all in one animation, I think. Nope. So those doors open separately, and we just have a pretty simple, just cold storage here. Not much to it. I use this on a few farms as well. Now right here is our drive-through bale barn. This does auto stack. Now you've seen me use this on the Montia save. You kind of just drive in there with the bales, and then you can unload them right around here, I believe, if you were to have your HUD open. Very helpful. It does round bales and square bales, I think. Definitely worth using if you don't want to be sitting here stacking bales for 3 hours. Next up is the hay shed right here. So this shed, I believe, yep, you have a little pull through here. Good spot to park like your little mower. Put some hay bales in here if you need. I'm not sure if it's out. Let me see. I gotta check something real quick. All right, so if you're looking right here, if we stand right here, we can open this top door and close it. And then we can open these doors. Same with that back there. You can put a hay elevator through here and kind of just throw your bales in the barn. Next up, after this one, we have the hoop barn right here. Now this is kind of not really sure the use for these. Maybe some like feed or something goes in here. It's got kind of a cloth texture on it. I guess I'm just not used to using these. So if someone can explain really what the use is for, I figure you kind of pull like some sort of grain or silage back in there. But anyways, there's that. This one is one of the ones without color selection, by the way. Next up is this shed right here. This is one of his newer ones. Simply just open the doors there, and you have a nice little storage spot. None of these sheds are really too massive, but they do have a nice character to them. Like a lot of guys will just throw in a bunch of huge sheds or like one huge shed. Here you can kind of have a purpose-built sheds, like one shed for your tractor, or like really just depending on how your farm's set up. Next up is this shop. So this one I like quite a bit. You'll see we'll open the man door here. We have a nice concrete pad in here, workbench, got the Husky tools, the toolbox, the stools, all of it's matching, it's all Husky. But we have a little shop in here. Looks like it could even be heated. We have the sliding door there. And then on this side, we just have some regular cold storage for our farm equipment. See here. Only thing I wish we would have is like maybe a man door over to the other side. But this is probably one of my favorite sheds. It's very versatile. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Cram a bunch of crap in there. Really can fit a lot more in here than you think. Moving on, so I think this is the last free shed. This one is pretty handy. I want to use this for my stave silos. My use for it would be putting the stave silos here, and you can kind of back your mixer into it and have a cover for your mixer, which is great. But really it is for hay. Kind of put some bales in there. You can grab them from each side. But once again, another smaller but not too small, fairly versatile shed. You can use do a lot of things with. Lastly, this right here is the cow shed that I was talking about. It is most likely on Patreon. I cannot confirm or deny right now. I haven't checked, but if you guys don't see it public and the link's not here, go check out his Patreon. This should be on it. It is a great cattle barn, which we're really lacking in this game. You see we can come open the door here. Once we do that, I think we can hop over and open this door. There we go. And I believe you do the same over on this side. We can open the gate here first. And then if we come up here, we can open our animal dialogue and buy some cows. So say we just buy like 8 cows, and you'll see these guys just kind of show up in here, chill out. Believe we have some water here for them. You can throw a straw in here, feed them on the outside. Pretty simple feeding setup. Just drive along here. These cows are not going to stop moving. So lastly for today, we are going to go ahead and take our truck. I kind of just want to drive through these sheds so you guys can get an idea of how big they are, what you can fit in them. So let's open up some of these doors. So open up this one. And yeah. So this is a 2019 F250. It's got a little bit of I think it's a lift, like a 2.5-inch lift. So not like a huge truck, but pretty big truck. You can see pulling in here. Maybe a tractor would be better for this, but that's slow and doesn't look as cool. So yeah. See this one, we got a shop here, big enough to pull our truck in. Put some farm equipment on the side. Moving over here. These bays on the side are pretty much the same, but now you can see that the bay in the back here, a lot bigger. You can fit a truck, trailer, stuff on the side. Like say you have a landscaping shop, you can fit your truck, trailer, and mowers all in there on the side. Room for some toolboxes and stuff, all really cool. I'm not going to pull in there. You guys can see how big that is. It's a pretty good shed. Coming through the hay shed here, same thing, pretty big. But this one is one of the main ones I wanted to highlight. You can see here, we're kind of fitting through here. But not as big of a shed for this one, but you can still fit some stuff in there. Maybe like a rake, put a baler back in there, some hay wagons. Same thing with this shed, not huge, but you can fit some stuff in here. And like I said, you guys tell me what these hoop barns are purpose built for. I mean, I know you can use them for a lot of stuff, but like, what's the main reason we have those? Right here is this little shed. Kind of fit our truck in there. You could fit maybe like a tractor, some tillage stuff in there, but you really got to cram it in there. And then over here, the shop, you can see that is basically just a cold storage, but the roof on this is a little lower, so you got to be careful here. But you can pull it in there, work on your truck, do whatever you need to do. Yeah. And just for the sake of it, so we cover everything. Let's just pull through here. But yeah, so not a super long mod review here. There's only so much we can do with these sheds, but I did want to highlight them for my good buddy and let you guys know that we do have already like a great selection of heavily optimized quality and customizable sheds for the game. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. Like I said in the description, your links are going to be LJR Farms Mods, his Patreon, and his Facebook. Please go support him. He's awesome. He's been a friend of mine for a long time now. And if you guys like my stuff, make sure to leave a like, comment. Let me know what you guys think of these mod reviews. This is my second mod review since I've been back for YouTube. I know I did them in the past, but I haven't done one in a while. This is my second mod review for the game, though, so let me know what you guys think. I am going to do some more of those Patreon reviews. I know you guys loved those. You're able to see kind of what you're getting when you buy stuff, and since I am able to get access to those, I'm going to keep doing those to kind of help you guys out. But that is all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Peace out.
Another one.